You always wish it could be better, or plays you could have back. But I was very proud of our group of how it was just a weird first half. Felt like it was kind of just some guys getting injured, and the pace is kind of finding a rhythm, and that's what I just kept preaching to the guys. Like, we just got to find a rhythm and get going, and then I had to pick, but bounce back and put it in the end zone. Like that's a real life situation, and being able to flush the last play and move on to the next one, and it's big time. And we were able to put it together and get in the end zone, which was really good for us. So.
You don't get many opportunities in game situations outside of the exhibition season. Do you feel like in year 3 the game is slowing down for you a bit?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think just being able to anticipate windows and kind of trusting my feet. I felt like I did a good job today of just getting the ball out on time. There's a couple plays where I had to extend and scramble a little bit, but for the most part, it felt like getting the ball out and seeing it well has been a big point of emphasis for me just to improve on. And I'm interested to go back and watch the film and kind of see how that looks on film and things I did well and things I can get better at. So that's the whole point of these expedition games. Is to evaluate them and get better. For everybody.
Skylar, the series that ended in the touchdown pass, you completed, I think, 4 of your passes in that series. They were good passes, a touchdown pass.
Yeah. Is
that the one thing that one series you look at more than anything to kind of take away when you're looking at the good?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think it's the biggest challenge for the quarterback position of being able to respond after you have some adversity, and throwing a pick, nobody wants to throw a pick, but being able to, put it behind myself and move on to the next play. I was very proud of myself of how I handled that and got back on track and found a rhythm there and got into the end zone for the team. So all the guys, we did a really good job of hanging in there together and sticking together and taking it one play at a time and having that approach. And I felt like we kind of found a rhythm there in the second quarter a little bit.
When did you realize you were getting to start tonight?
I found out yesterday. Yeah.
Year 2 now, and year 3, I guess, now.
Yeah.
Like system. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
How do you think you've developed over the course of those years?
Yeah, back to what I was saying, we talk about so much of just playing on time here and playing in rhythm, trusting our feet, and getting through our progressions, and our system is the more that I've been in it, it's a very fun quarterback-friendly system, and as long as the progression, the read, the footwork, it's really the offense works for itself, and I think for a quarterback it allows you to just kind of not feel like you have to force anything, and trust what you see, trust the windows, trust the timing, trust the receivers. Everything is articulated to a science. Honestly, it's really cool when you really look at it. So third year going into it, the verbiage was a challenge for me at first, and I feel like that has simplified and gotten a lot better for me, and just being able to process things quickly, and that's the biggest benefit I've reaped from this third year.
Skylar, what was the demeanor of the rookie left tackle Patrick Paul?
Yeah, no, I thought it was great. I think that's a big thing. I benefited a ton my rookie year. Getting out there for the first time. It's a different obviously than a practice setting. Like you're out there, there's no coaches, and you're truly trusting your training. And I thought Pat did a really good job tonight, and he's a really cool guy. He really has some confidence, and is a great teammate, and he's a large human being. So it was cool to get that first experience with him. His first experience out in the field and being in there with him and getting to play with him.
How are you approaching being back in another competition with Mike this preseason?
Yeah, I'm approaching it like I have since the day I walked in the door here. I'm just really focused on my process and improving each and every day, and I firmly believe I do that, and take care of my business and improve, just really, it's not about anybody else. It's about, me and improving and getting better. And that's ultimately what I'm focused on every day. And on top of that, just being a good teammate, being a good leader, and being good for the quarterback room, and I think anytime you provide some competition, it makes everybody better. And I'm not speaking for Mike, but I believe he would say the same thing. it's a great competition, and we have a great quarterback room, and the competition has made me better. So I'm thankful for that.
How was it having the fans here at the stadium after this long layoff in the first game?
Yeah, it's tremendous. It's football's back. And you kind of get that smell in the air, that feel, and it's special. And it's can't take it for granted. Every time we get a chance to come out here and strap it up and play football, it's a great day. And it was cool to see everybody out in the stands having some fun and getting a taste of the season coming up. So excited for it.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Skylar.
Thank you, guys.